morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing really well, and welcome to the birthday vlog. Today is my birthday and I'm very excited to be spending the day with you. I do have some work to go through this afternoon, but we're gonna try to make the most out of it and to enjoy this morning and our little lunch with Amélie. And yeah, we have some fun little plans for midday, let's say. So it's gonna be a very slow, casual birthday, nothing fancy, I'm not buying anything. Moving to Paris was basically my birthday gift to myself. What I'm wearing for my birthday, first, I'm wearing this dish blazer and I have the matching pants, the matching chocolate pants that you've seen many times, but I'll show you just before I go in the mirror. And then I am also wearing my little Manolo mules, which I don't wear a lot because they are not the most practical shoes. And then I'll be wearing Birkin to match the shoes, and then I am also wearing my favorite lip combo, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude and the Armani Beauty Prisma Gloss. And as my jewelry, I'm actually very excited to walk you through what I'm wearing because I'm going to introduce you, or maybe reintroduce you to a brand that I absolutely love and that I discovered through Josie London by watching one of her vlogs. So when the brand reached out to me, it was a yes right away. And I'm very excited to be presenting to you this brand and to show you some of their pieces. The brand is Linjer. I actually had added some pieces to my wish list from their website and then they reached out. So I actually just chose those pieces. So it was very serendipitous. And their brand name, Linjer, it means linear in Norwegian. It's just kind of a symbol for all their pieces that are very minimalistic and have very simple designs, that have very super simple lines, and that's exactly what I love. You know, I'm very much a minimalist at this point, so their brand ethos really resonate with me, and that's why I'm very happy to share that with you today. You know, I don't share about that many brands on here, so when I do, I'm really passionate about them and I generally buy and love the brand. So they do sustainable jewelry at fair prices, and they really have luxury standards but at more affordable prices. And if you know me at all, you know that I absolutely love to mix high and low, but my only requirement is always the quality, because I'm not interested in replacing any kind of item in my wardrobe, whether it's jewelry, whether it's clothes, the next season. And I'm not interested in that kind of constant rotation. So I love to have those quality pieces that are really sustainable and that really constitute a core wardrobe, even when it comes to jewelry. And they really use, I'll walk you through the pieces and explain to you a little bit what I chose, but they use sustainable materials like recycled gold, recycled silver, and sustainability is really one of their core values, which I really respect and always appreciate, especially nowadays when we have so much awareness about this. But they also do use, not in the pieces that I'm going to show you, but they also do use fine metals and lab-grown diamonds. So yeah, very nice selection. And the reason why they can actually sell at a lower cost than some like super well-known brands that really profit on that is because they just cut all unnecessary costs and they sell on their websites, so direct to consumer, and you can find all their selections online, great videos of all their pieces so you can actually see them worn and what they actually look like in real life. And I'm actually gonna insert here on the screen somewhere some of their other pieces that I haven't chosen personally, but that are really on my wish list as well, and that look absolutely incredible, so you can see a little better with a proper like professional angle what those pieces look like and how they move and the colors and everything, because I think that gives you even a better understanding of what you can choose from their website. So I stacked some of them, so I'm gonna remove the other ones and just show you their pieces. And that's what's great also about their rings, for example, is that you can really stack them with some others that you either have or from them, or it doesn't matter, but you can really create that kind of ring cluster, which I always love. I think it's just so elegant. So the two rings I'm wearing from Linjer is first this one. I'm gonna add a proper screenshot of the website on the screen as well, so you can see better with the name of the ring, so you can have direct access to it. And then also this one, which is super fine, and this one is really easy to stack. This one is probably better on its own, I would say, but you can still put them together. Yeah, it still actually look really nice. Whatever you want to do, honestly, that's the beauty of it. And now that I've become such an earrings person, I took advantage and I actually chose these earrings, and all the pieces I'm showing you are gold vermeil, and they actually use a sterling silver base, which makes them even more resistant, and they will not tarnish or anything. So yeah, very, very beautiful. These are simple gold hoops, but a little larger than other ones I have. So this is definitely something I didn't have in my wardrobe, and I thought they would be perfect for my birthday look. So you will have my link at the top of the description box, so it's super easy for you to browse, to have a look, and let me know what are your favorites, if you prefer the rings, or if you prefer the earrings, or if you have seen anything else on their website that you really like. And also you can use Léana Esch as my discount code. You can just have a look at the website and the discount will apply automatically when you enter this code. So it depends throughout the year, depending on the activations and everything, but there's always a great discount associated with my discount code. So everything is linked down below. And actually I just unboxed them again from when I moved, because I received them in New York first and then I unboxed them again yesterday, but they just arrived in the most beautiful packaging as well. They have like this navy blue branding, which I really love, and then you always receive your jewelry in those little pouches so you can actually travel with them. You're not losing them or anything, and they're protected and secured. And actually I'm gonna put back my other rings and show you the final result of what I'm gonna wear today, and it's now honestly my daily combo. I do wear a lot of rings, but I like super simple dainty ones that I can stack. I think it just makes everything more elegant. So the final result is still this one by itself, because I just love the way it looks as a standalone ring. And then this one is another super old one. I don't even know where it's from. And then see, like high and low, I just love that because I stacked the Linjer one with then my Cartier on top of it, and it looks just super elegant. I love it, especially because my outfit is very simple. So I think having a lot of jewelry amps things up a bit. But anyway, everything is linked down below. So definitely have a look, let me know what you prefer. And yeah, just very happy to share this with you. I'm actually gonna leave in about half an hour to go to lunch with Emily this afternoon. And we are going to Loulou at the Musée des Arts Décoratifs, which is such a wonderful place, honestly. They have a beautiful terrace outside. We might be able to stay outside, I'm not so sure. It's a little cold still, but we'll see when we get there. I think we might ask, but otherwise inside will be great because their design is just so beautiful. So I wanted a super simple fit and just be comfortable for my little birthday celebration. So it's a very humble birthday this year. I'm turning 27. So yeah, nothing special. It's not a special year. I have so much work, so it's kind of a birthday between work and work, so it feels a little different, because for me it's always one of the two most important days of the year, or birthday and Christmas. I just love to celebrate, not in a very big way, but I just love this day. This year with all my work and everything, it's been I haven't even had time to think about it, and I just put this together this morning. Usually I buy a dress or something, but no, not this year. Other than that, I am finally fully settled in the apartment. The only thing I am still waiting for is like bits and pieces from Amazon that I need to receive to finally put everything together in the right place. We did the official moving in with my parents on Sunday. They stayed for the day, and it's a 4-hour drive from where we live, so obviously they couldn't stay for that long because we're just here for Sunday. But we got so much done and we cleaned absolutely everything. Everything is now ready to go. It's just basically keeping things up. And as you can see, I have a new little rack in the back, and I need to match the hangers and everything. Nothing is fully set just yet, but everything is out of the boxes, and I just need to organize some of the clothes that are here on the chair. I have like a hoarder chair at the moment, which is driving me insane because I need more hangers to actually hang the things, whether on the rack or inside the big closet. It feels really good to finally feel a little more settled and like I'm actually home. So thank you also so much for your lovely messages on my last vlog, the moving vlog. It meant so much to me. Your comments were the sweetest things ever. One of you actually said that, you know, it's that kind of transition phase, the fact that you're not settled just yet, that's normal, that's part of the process. And yesterday was kind of a a whirlwind again with work, everything, unboxing everything, because obviously I couldn't go through everything on Sunday, but I really needed to hear this yesterday. So I really appreciate you taking the time to write such sweet comments and to watch, because I wasn't necessarily like the best creator in my previous vlog, let's say, because it was kind of a whole thing, but I really appreciate your support always, so thank you so much. That's pretty much it. Oh, I actually got my eyebrows done yesterday at l'Atelier du Sourcil here in Paris, and they have several locations around the city, so I don't think it matters which one you go to, but I'm so pleased. She did such a wonderful job, and she spent 20 minutes on my brows. Usually it's like 10-15 max, but she spent 20 full minutes polishing everything, and I'm so happy with the result. And it's crazy because here in Paris, like, the prices are so different, and I paid only, let's say, the equivalent of $30 to get this done, and I'm like, oh my god. In New York, it was like $90 for the same results. So, and you can also go back just for kind of a touch-up if you've been to them before. That was called a restructuration, something like this. But if you just go for a touch-up, like next month, for example, I'm gonna go back to the equivalent of like $20 or $25. So really good pricing for what they did. Very happy with this. So yeah, I feel a bit more put together now that everything is in place, but I'll show you also the apartment. I do want to give you a tour. I'm not sure I'm going to do that today, but definitely this week it's going to be included in this vlog. I really want to show you the apartment. It's very bare, like I need artworks and things like that because I removed some that was here originally. It's really starting to feel more like home. I think I'm going to wait maybe to receive some of the things at least later this week, and then at the end of the vlog I'll probably insert a little video of the apartment, and then you'll keep seeing it, of course, very often, because that's where I'm gonna vlog all the time. And actually one of you said that, oh, it's so weird to see you in another place, but yeah, for me too, like editing the vlog, it was very weird at first to just like see me in another environment, because I started vlogging at my New York place, so obviously it was very much linked to that place. But yeah, it's time for new beginnings, and it's gonna feel a lot more like home over the next few weeks. Work is a bit crazy, like I was saying in the previous vlog, but I'm very optimistic that now that things are settled, personally, it'll also kind of transpire in a more professional setting as well, and I'm waiting for my official desk to properly set up everything as well. So I can't wait to properly be home. I love the change, but I don't like that kind of, the impatient part of me doesn't like the waiting around part for when not everything is in place, let's say. And I'll just finish with this because it's been almost 20 minutes. But I was just talking to my mom yesterday, and I was telling her it's kind of crazy how I never, because in New York I was home, but it was so different from everything I knew and everything I was used to that it was kind of not, I never really felt the same way I feel here, like completely at home. It's kind of funny how, what a luxury to have everything you own in one place and just call it home, and that's it. Like, I kind of had forgotten that feeling because I was living with the bare minimum basically in New York. It wasn't a home per se in terms of furniture and things like that. It was temporary, and I kind of knew it in the back of my mind, I think. Not necessarily in terms of, I just didn't know what the outcome would be. Whereas here, I know that I always have a base here. So in my next apartment, for example, when I find something that is unfurnished, I know I can buy things that I actually want to keep in the future. So I don't know, the feeling is very different. And it really is a luxury to be home. I don't know, it's so weird to explain, but I know some of you can relate because you commented on my last videos, for example, that, you know, you moved and you know the feeling, so you know what I mean. But it's just very humbling to be in your own space with absolutely everything you own with you. It's just, yeah, that's my kind of weird take on things. But anyway, I'm gonna get cracking because I don't want to be late. I'll stop yapping your ear off and let's go together for my birthday lunch. afternoon, everyone. I am back home after the most wonderful lunch, honestly, that I could have wished for my birthday. It was just so wholesome, and that's exactly what I needed. It's much darker now, actually, because we got so lucky during, like, from basically 1 to 3, because we were sitting on the terrace and it was very, very sunny, and now it's almost raining. So got very lucky on my birthday, I have to say. But no, honestly, we had the best time, the best catch up. I hadn't seen her since November, so it had been a while. And the last time we saw each other was in New York, and obviously she's based in Paris, and she's one of my closest friends. I think we've known each other for like 8, maybe more, 8 years, something like this, ever since I moved to Paris, so probably 8 years. But yeah, it was so nice. The food was incredible. I had been there one time before, which was I think in 2023 or something like this, when I was visiting Paris in the summer, and the food was fine, but I don't remember being blown away or anything. But this time I wanted to go back for the terrace and just trying to be outside and, I don't know, try again. But the food was absolutely delicious. We had the pesto pistachio pasta, and we also had the zucchini cheese something pizza, which was so good. And then I just had the little fraisier, so the strawberry cake for dessert. I actually hadn't eaten like proper sugary things since the beginning of the year because I just don't crave it, and I really don't appreciate it. Even this was like a little too sugary for me, but it was very small and just like a little mini birthday cake. So had the best time, honestly, and the best experience. Service was lovely, so would highly recommend. I know it's kind of a show-offy kind of place, especially in the summer, and the one in the south as well, but I have to say it was a very, very good experience in my opinion. Now I'm back home. I have a lot of work to do, so I will just tackle that now. And I'm seeing a friend that I've never met actually for coffee tomorrow morning. I'm not sure yet where we're gonna go. I think she sent some recommendations, so I'm gonna have a look at this. Yeah, I'm meeting her for a very early pre-work coffee for like an hour or something, and then tomorrow it's work all day at home. Then in the evening I have a call, and then I need to go visit a little something for work from one of my clients. So yeah, it's gonna be a packed day tomorrow, so I might vlog a little bit in the morning, but not much more than that. And then obviously I'll show you the apartment a little later this week. Once I have everything, I really want to show that to you. I'm gonna leave it that for now, and I'll pick up the camera again probably tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I'm actually on my way out. It is pouring rain outside at the moment. It's really miserable. Next week is going to be absolutely amazing. So yeah, I will try to plan things next week, maybe more than this week. But anyhow, I'm on my way to meet my friend Linjer, whom I haven't met yet. We're going to go to Loulou in the 15th. I've never been to this place before, so I'm really excited. It's a Korean cafe, and we're definitely going to sit inside. It opens at 9, so hopefully we'll manage to have some space inside, a little table, and properly catch up and properly meet. But yeah, I'm running a little late, so I won't chat to you for too long, but that's the plan for today. I then need to come back home quickly after that. It's about a 15-minute walk, I think, to the cafe. Yeah, I just need to work all day. I then have a meeting at the end of the day, and then a little work visit. I think I told you that yesterday. So yeah, that is the plan for today. I'm gonna go now. I need to grab my umbrella before I go, and I will take you along. I don't think I'm gonna vlog a lot in the street because it's really pouring at the moment, but I will show you the cafe when I get there. Friday morning, and I'm about to leave the apartment and meet a potential client. We're gonna go grab some coffee and meet for the first time. I've chatted through Zoom already, but I haven't met her yet, so that's what I'm on my way to. I'm wearing my little silk cardigan and then this little Ralph Lauren jumper on top of it, because it's not just summer yet in Paris. It's still a little cold in the mornings. But I need to really show you a tour of the apartment because I got quite a lot of the things I was waiting for. I got my desk, which I spent about 2 hours crying about. Because if you watch the videos from last summer when I redid my entire design in the apartment in New York, you know that I love to build furniture. It's something I really, really enjoy. But this desk really I don't know, it was a whole thing. So, but it's finally up. I have my chair. It's a bit more organized. So I think tomorrow afternoon I'll finally be able to give you a full tour of the place, which I'm very happy to show you. So I'm wearing my Cézanne earrings today, but I'm still wearing my little ring stacked here and this one by itself here, just like I showed you earlier this week. Yes, it was on Tuesday. So yeah, I'm just wearing every single day, but because I have my hair up, I thought that bigger earrings would be better. Today, the plan is to meet this client at 11, and then I need to come back to the apartment. I did 2 loads of laundry already this morning at the apartment, which is a luxury. I ran the dishwasher, I cleaned a little bit. This afternoon, I have so much work to do. I'm still a little overwhelmed, I have to say, with so many things to deal with at the same time, but I'm getting the hang of it, and I think now that I have a proper setup, it's also easier for me to just power through and be more concentrated, because when I'm not, like I was saying in the previous vlog, I think when I'm not in my own environment, it's very hard for me to just concentrate and be very proactive in my work. But I think I was already on my desktop this morning, and it just makes such a difference in the way I just work, honestly. Yeah, I have lots of bits and pieces to show you. I'll link so many items that I love, that I received and I love, down below when I do the tour with you. Tonight, I'm actually going to Le Petit Bouillon Pharamond, which is in my top 3 restaurants here in Paris. It's a very inexpensive kind of classic French place. You can't make reservations, so it's walk-ins only. So there is a queue. We're gonna go early with my friend Roxanne. I can't believe that we're actually celebrating our 10 years of being friends this year. It's actually insane. The first time we met, we actually went to Australia together. I had never met her before, and that was like at the very beginning of Instagram, social media, and things like that. And people were not really making friends online, I guess. It was like early stages, but I just met her through Instagram, and it's been 10 years and she's still one of my best friends, honestly. So yeah, I'm very excited to catch up with her. I haven't seen her in like 6 months. So we're gonna go to the Petit Bouillon, and I'll actually start adding some of the addresses and spots that I like maybe in my description box. Let me know if you're interested. I'll also talk to you about another project that I'm working on for All Things Paris. Some of you may know what it is, but I haven't really shared on my personal account or anything what it is. But I think more and more, the more feedback I get from you, the more I think you would be interested in that project, and that I may need to link it to what I share on a regular basis. But so that is the plan for tonight. And then tomorrow morning I actually have to work on site for a project, because I'm going to be shooting content for a restaurant that I work with, and then I might catch up with a friend in the afternoon. That's still TBD. A lot of things to deal with, but I'm not complaining. I feel like it's just a lot to adjust to, but very, very much enjoying it, and being in my own space with literally everything I need here is just the best. Over the past couple days, I think I included some clips from yesterday and the day before. I went on a long walk yesterday after Pilates. I went to the New Me at Vavin, which is in the 6th, and I think this is the studio I'm gonna go to the most. It's a little far away. It's like a 30-minute walk, but I think you saw probably on the clips, but they literally have the windows open when it's nice outside, and you have a lush courtyard with like literally trees, and the smell is like that kind of countryside smell that you have in the summer, like in the summer mornings. If some of you grew up in the countryside, or, you know, not in an actual city, you might know what I'm talking about. But it just smelled like at my parents' place, and I was like, wow, this is incredible. It's very different from New York, but oh my God, I love it. If you've been following for a while, when I went to Newport Beach last spring, I went to Pilates there as well, and it was like open windows, and it makes such a difference in the way you feel and in the way you work out. The day before that, I met with my friend Linjer, and we went to Loulou in the 15th. We actually had a black sesame coffee latte. It was so good. And the place is really, really cute. So I think I'm definitely going to go back there sometime, and maybe even bring my laptop with me at some point. It's still a little early for me to work somewhere else than my apartment. I feel like I really need to be all hands on deck and concentrated, but for even on the weekends, maybe if I need to catch up on some things, I might go to a place like this and just enjoy a little coffee or something. But I will catch up with you later. I'll take you with me to dinner tonight, and probably a little bit this weekend again before the tour of the apartment that a lot of you have been looking forward to, but it's definitely not final just yet. We need some artworks and things like that, but it's a good start. It's a very good start. So anyway, I'm gonna go, and I'll talk to you later. Good evening, guys. I spent the entire day just at my desk working. Everything is almost set up in the living room to have an actual proper work setting, so I'm very happy about this, and I think I can start the weekend the right way. But I'm just about to leave for dinner with Roxanne, so I'm gonna leave now because otherwise I'm gonna be late. And it's walk-ins only, so I don't want to make her wait there for me. I'm actually so excited to see her and to go to dinner with her. Just a regular work day. But I got quite a lot done and shared everything I needed to. That's about it for today. I actually received a Pretty Little Thing order that I'm probably going to unbox with you in the next vlog because it's going to be kind of a long segment, and also I want to be able to show you the entire outfit properly, so hopefully the apartment will be a bit more set up by then and I can show you properly all the different outfits full length. I'm gonna go to dinner now and I'll talk to you very soon. Happy Saturday. Before I forget, I hope you enjoyed the little changes to the design elements of the vlog. I'm actually very excited to be sharing some new designs a little bit. I changed the fonts, I changed the intro, so hopefully you like it. Let me know what you think. I actually introduced it to the last vlog and then I forgot to include it because that wasn't planned. I was supposed to do it for this week's vlog, but I actually ended up making the changes earlier. So hopefully you enjoy that new little design, and even in this vlog actually I added some new things like the days and things like that. I think that's interesting, especially because my vlogs are now going to be throughout the entire week mostly. So I thought it would be interesting to add some more details. So you saw this morning that I was up to quite a lot. I did so much. If you remember, because that was just a few minutes ago probably, but if you remember what I told you yesterday, I had a shooting for a client this morning, but it actually got postponed to next week. So I took advantage of the free time and I literally sorted everything in my bedroom. All the clothes are now officially organized on the right hanger. I mean, I would love to change all the hangers inside the closet because they're like plasticky hangers that I don't really like, but at the same time I'm like, no, I can't do that because every time I've moved, I changed hangers, bought new ones, and I think I've bought like hundreds or maybe thousands at this point, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. It's inside the cupboard, so I think that's okay. And I just bought some velvety beige ones for the rack in the bedroom. I literally organized everything. The desk is all ready to go. I just need to basically cover the cables for the Wi-Fi, things like that. I think I might buy one of those, you know, cover-ups for all the tech cable things because otherwise it's, you can really see it a lot in the living room. I folded all my laundry, prepared everything for the day. I spent quite a lot of time getting dressed because I really wasn't sure about what I wanted to wear, but I actually ended up choosing something very simple, which is just this H&M jacket from last year that I haven't worn a lot, and I'm just wearing this buttoned up, and then my Cézanne baggy jeans, like the light blue ones, which are actually a little loose, but I think I'm still gonna wear this, and Chanel flats. So I'll show you the outfit before I go. go, I'll try to find a spot where I can actually show you a full body outfit for once. But what I'm up to today is I'm actually meeting someone that I met through Instagram also. I haven't met her just yet, but she moved to Paris from, I believe it's New York, but from the US for sure. So we're gonna meet for coffee at Café Kitsune at Palais Royal, which is my absolute favorite. It was the very first Parisian spot that I checked out in 2016, the first time I came by myself to Paris. Even like 2015, I think, because that was with Roxanne. She introduced me to the place, and yeah, so we're gonna go there. It's way more popular now than it used to be before, but it's still a very, very nice place, and it's very sunny outside, so I assume it's gonna be packed, but we're just gonna enjoy the day and some sun in Paris. Speaking of Roxanne, actually, we had the absolute best time yesterday, properly catching up. We stayed at the restaurant, and I love that you can do that in France, but we stayed at the restaurant for like 3 hours just talking, and the food was absolutely incredible. The petit bouillon is just my absolute favorite. 25 euros for a starter, the entree, and a cheese plate. She had a dessert instead of the cheese plate, and I got the cheese plate because I wasn't really craving any sugary things, but that's just insane to me. Like, I saw on my like credit card bill $28. Like, you can't even have an entree at a mid-priced restaurant with $28 in New York. So going out just for dinner here is just very, very different. When I get back, I am just gonna finish some work, probably post and edit some pictures if we take some, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Tomorrow's gonna be a more chill day. I'm gonna catch up on some work and stay at home and probably just go for like a long walk. But you can see I'm wearing my, sorry, someone was ringing the door for a parcel, and I think that's my blender, so I won't have the time to unbox it before I go because I'm already running so late. But yeah, I'm very excited. I finally got a blender. I can go back to my smoothies. What was I saying? Yes, I'm wearing my new Linjer jewelry earrings actually, and still wearing my ring stacked here, and then this one, so still the same rotation. I don't think I'm ever gonna change that for the foreseeable future because I just love this little combo very much. Speaking of new things and apartment, you saw some snippets this morning when I did the time lapse and things like that, and just getting the apartment ready for the day and the weekend. But I'm gonna give you a full tour, even if not everything is final. I want to give you a tour already so you can also see the updates that I make moving forward and in the next few weeks. I do want to get some new throw pillows for my bed because you probably saw that they're just like plain white pillows, and I really don't like that. So yeah, I want to stop. Maybe even my Monoprix, we have an amazing, if some of you have already been to Paris, you know that Monoprix is like the best thing ever because I forgot what it's like to just buy everything you need in just one place. Because in New York, like your hairspray, you buy it at a different place from your toilet paper and your groceries. But no, at Monoprix you can get like literally everything under one roof, and there's actually a massive one just like literally down the street. So I'm so happy about this. And they do also like tableware and things like that, and it's not necessarily very expensive. So I think I'm gonna stop there maybe when I get back. And there's also like a Casa, which is another kind of deco pottery barn, but cheaper here in Paris. So I might just stop there. I saw that they had some promotions, so maybe I can grab a few things to finalize at least some of the things in the bedroom and my bed. I also would like to buy a proper throw blanket for the bed because the one I have and that I used to have in New York, the cashmere one from Italic, is great, but it's not big enough and it's not warm enough. Yeah, that's gonna be another purchase, but I don't really want to rush into anything, even if I'm very, very impatient. But things are coming together very nicely, so at least that's good. But I will chat to you later because I'm running late and I need to finish getting ready. Okay, I'm just gonna show you the outfit here super quickly before I leave. The light is not the best, but yeah, this is the jacket I'm wearing, a little H&M number from last year, and then my Cézanne baggy jeans, Celine bag, and then just Chanel flats, usual jewelry, now usual jewelry. And yeah, just gonna go because I'm already late, so I'll catch up with you later. Can you see me correctly? I think that's okay. Wait, okay, maybe here is a little better. I don't know. But oh my god, what a great day, what a great afternoon. We had the best time with Isabella. We went to Palais Royal, got coffee at Café Kitsune. It was, sorry, my hair is a little crazy because there was quite a lot of wind today, but we had the absolute best time, honestly. She is from New York and her family is still there, so we had a lot to talk about, whether about New York or just moving to Paris, because she just moved at the beginning of the year, so it's still very new to her as well. Honestly, it was so great. The weather was absolutely perfect. It wasn't too crowded, which I thought it would be because it's kind of the first proper spring summer days here in Paris, but honestly, it wasn't too crowded. We got a bench, we sat for like 2 hours in the sun, so it was very wholesome. And yeah, we really had the best time. We really hit it off, and we're actually gonna see each other again on Tuesday. We're gonna go also to Palais Royal, but to another coffee shop around there. So very happy about this. And then on the way home, like I told you, I stopped by Monoprix and Casa to have a look at their like home bits and pieces, to add some final touches. I mean, not necessarily final, but some additional touches to the apartment and things I hadn't really been looking for just yet. But yeah, I got 2 full bags of things and another one of things at Monoprix. So a lot of things. I'm gonna show you right away what I got. I'm very excited to be adding this to my bedroom and then just to the apartment, and I like to share this with you, so hopefully you'll get some inspo, or just you'll see the evolution of the apartment decor. Decor might be a bit of a stretch at the moment, but hopefully it'll be like home very, very soon. Got for my bed these 2 like top brown, light brown pillows, and they're kind of velvet, ribbed velvet, and I really like this texture. I had those kinds of pillows in my bedroom in New York, and I feel like I'd never get bored with that kind of either color or texture. So I think they're gonna look great on the bed. We're gonna try this after. And then I got another throw pillow for the bed. That was all at Casa. And this is the kind of final throw pillow that I want to put at the front. So it's gonna be like 6 pillows, but I think this one is going to be nice to tie it in and to add a little bit of warmth, because it's not like a cold white, it's more like a beige kind of color. And then I got they have 25% off their plaids and blankets, so I got this one, which is going to be so cozy. And I don't think it sheds or anything, which is good. It's the same, almost the same color as the throw pillow. So I'll be able to match this. And I like the mix of textures because I don't like to add different colors, but I do like to mix and match the textures so that it's a little more interesting, but still staying in the same kind of vibe, let's say. I'm gonna add this to the bed. And then I think my cashmere blanket, like the gray one, I'll probably add it to my desk in the living room because I tend to get cold when I just sit all day. And then at Monoprix, I got a few things. So I got a soap dispenser because my other one is in New York, and I'll probably add it to the kitchen when I get it back, either in the fall or whenever I go. And I got the matching kind of toothbrush holder thingy. And then I got this little dish for the soap also, because I do have one in the shower at the moment, but it's too large to be on the little shelves in the shower. So I'll set all this up, but first I'm gonna grab a piece of bread because I actually haven't had lunch because we were meeting at 1 p.m. So I just had breakfast and then I had my coffee, and now I'm absolutely starving, but I want to eat very early and wind down very early, though I do have quite a lot of work to go through this afternoon, but I might push that to tomorrow morning maybe. So we'll see. But I do need to get at least some of my work done this afternoon. I still want to set everything up, and yeah, I'm gonna have an early dinner, but I need something before dinner because I'm absolutely starving. So I'll show you once everything is set up. Okay, I'm gonna start with the kitchen because this is what I just finished setting up. I'm gonna add a Breville coffee machine here at some point, but it's kind of an investment. So I wanna wait to sell some of the appliances that I still have in New York and haven't sold just yet. I got this little blender. It's a Taurus, which is a brand I actually didn't know about. I'll let you know if it's any good. I haven't even washed it. I haven't even started it or anything. So I will keep you posted on this. And that's my little setup for now. And I definitely need to add the coffee machine at some point, but for now that'll do. And again, I will link all the things that I can find below if some of you in Europe are interested, or even it might be available in the US. I'm not sure. I'm just going to show you the rest of the stuff that I got today, and then I'll show you the full apartment tomorrow. This is my little soap dispenser here. And then for the toothbrush over here, here. So we have a little array of marble options here. I really like this little setup. And I just wanted to show you the blanket, which is so soft and so cozy. So I think I'm definitely going to use this every single day. And it's kind of a cream beige color, as you can see, and it matches the pillow perfectly. So that's my little setup at the moment. I will definitely switch to silk pillowcases. The bed is actually way larger than what I had in New York, just to show you what it looks like for what I bought today. Good morning, guys, and happy Sunday. I thought I would end the vlog with a little apartment tour. It's not as sunny as I thought it would be this morning, so it's gonna be a little more gloomy than expected inside, unfortunately. I had planned this because I knew it was gonna be sunny today, but it is actually not, so we'll make it work. And I'm gonna show you the apartment, and I honestly love it so much. It's still a work in progress. I'll pinpoint some of the things that I want to change, that I do still want to add, and obviously you'll see in the next vlogs the different adjustments that I make and the changes that I still make over the next few weeks and probably even the next few months, because not everything can be done all at once. Let me show you and walk you through it, and then I'll close the vlog after this. So we are going to start in the entryway because I still have all these boxes that I need to get rid of, and there were 9 of them and they're massive. So obviously I can't really throw away everything all at once. So it's going to be my work this week to actually get rid of them one by one. And I need to actually return this because I ordered children hangers instead of adult hangers. So I do have my hangers now, but I still need to make this return tomorrow or today. But this is my little entryway, and then you have here the bedroom, which is very bright, and I really like it. There's so much light in here. So I just added 2 of my bags that either I use every day or that take a little bit more space in the closet. I have this big mirror with the closet here that you saw yesterday, and then my little bedside table, so still with my hatch. I now have 2 Stanleys because I used to have one at work, but now that I work from home I have my Stanley here on the bedside table with all my regular daily jewelry, and then the same little trio that I had in New York. That's what I showed you yesterday. So with the addition of these little throw pillows that I really like, and the plate is actually really warm, so I'm glad I got this because I slept so well. And then I just added my bag over there, which takes a little bit more space, and then these little boxes, which are from Amazon. My Alexa, I'm still waiting for my bedside lamp, to which I will add an Alexa bulb so that I can dim the light. And then in these I just have like hand cream and then my Kindle, things like that for when I wind down at night. And then on the other side I still have, there was this chair when I moved in, so I don't really know what to do with it just yet. I might add like a little shoe cupboard or something, or shelves here. I'll see, I'm not sure yet. But here you have like some of my shoes, unfortunately, that I don't know where to put just yet. So, but at least everything is organized, and here I have my little rack with my daily clothes or just like jackets that are a little too heavy for the closet. Then moving on to the rest of the apartment, you have the toilet here, which is separate from the bathroom, and the bathroom is actually here. Let me actually turn on the light. So this is my little setup. We have a lot of drawers here, which is good, so I can properly organize all my stuff. And then I just put here on those 2 little marble platters that I had in New York in my bedroom for all my regular daily things, basically, and everything I use on a daily basis. These are the 2 new additions that I bought yesterday. And yeah, I added some little hooks on the wall so that it's super easy and handy. I added a little thing over there as well for the towels, and then here as well I added this little tissue box cover up as well. And there's then a big window, which I always like because we didn't really have a window in our apartment in the bathroom in New York, so it's such a game changer, and it's so nice to have some fresh air after you shower. And then just a little radiator here, and in the shower I have like my little racks here with my whey products. And then in front you have the kitchen, which is such a luxury to have for myself, like a big kitchen. There is a washing machine, there's a dishwasher, a little oven here, and then lots and lots of things to just organize, which I love. Here to cook. I added my little, oh, actually, let me show you. I got some little additions for the kitchen from Rifle Paper Co. So I got this little thing to put spoons and everything on it when you cook. And I also got this spatula. This is like a regular size, and I also got the mini one, which is so cute for like scrambled eggs, things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna link these down below because they make also like great Mother's Day gifts. I'm not sure when Mother's Day is in the US, but I know in France it's coming up, so I think that's a nice little gift as well. And then yeah, just a little setup. I'm waiting for a toaster, which I'm gonna put here probably, and I'm obviously gonna add a coffee machine. This is just like a little temporary like kind of cheese board situation, but I do want to add more kind of a butcher's block, let's say, because I do use that a lot to like cut vegetables, things like that. And then here on my little shelves, I have my Mackenzie Childs that Mary gifted me for Christmas last year. And then just the usual little grinder here. That is the kitchen with a big window. Always love that. And then you have the main living area, which is still kind of bare. You can hear when I talk that it echoes quite a lot. So it has a courtyard over here. So usually when I'm here during the day, I just open the curtains and then also the window because it's very, very quiet. Actually, when I moved in, it was so quiet that it actually threw me off a bit because I wasn't used to that anymore. I love the greenery. I absolutely love it. And then here I have some shelves that I would love to style a little better with like my Adeline books, for example, which I haven't shipped yet from New York. So I don't have them here at the moment because it was so heavy, as you know, but I do want to add some books, and I already added like candle, perfume, things like that. I do have a little table over there because I have no idea where to put it. It used to be my bedside table, but I prefer the other one with the little hedges so that it's easier to put things on it. And then here at the dining table, a little couch. I added my cashmere blanket here, and obviously I do need to style the kind of console, kind of coffee table situation here, but for now I literally don't have anything to style, so I will buy some things like in props, and when I receive my books I'll obviously style it a little better, but I think for now it'll be fine. And then we have the main area, let's say, which I'm gonna be working from every single day. Let me actually turn on the light. So I added kind of that vintage light bulb so that it's a warm light, which I always love. That's the same I had in New York. But yeah, so that's my little setup. I do need to fix all this because unfortunately there are so many cables, and this used to be behind our couch in New York, but here I just need like a little block to, you know, hide everything because I can't stand this at all, and it's also very unpractical with the chair. So I will fix this later on. It's not my priority, but that'll happen at some point. And then here is let me walk back a little bit. This is my little desk situation, and actually this is a standing desk because I do want to buy a walking pad because I am so afraid that I'm not going to walk enough. So I do want to add a walking pad to the apartment at some point so that I can just adjust the desk, basically put the walking pad under and keep working at my desk but just standing. And then I have another one of those boxes that I bought from Amazon, and then just my usual little desktop setup. When I receive my books, I'm also going to add a book underneath because it's a little low at the moment. And then just the usual, my second Stanley, and then my usual notebooks, blue light glasses from Linda Faro. And then yeah, that's the little setup. I actually love this lamp so much because it really brightens the whole room throughout the day and at night. So yeah, that's kind of my little setup. But yeah, I also have the space in the living room to actually do my workout, so I can just put my mat here. I don't have to move anything, which is such a luxury because in New York it was kind of a struggle. I had to move some things around every time I did my workout every night. So I feel like I'm just very, very comfortable here. And for some of you, it might be very, very not that luxurious, but compared to what I had in New York, it's just such a luxury, honestly, to have everything at home, even like the washing machine, the dishwasher. We did have a dishwasher in New York, but just I have a proper iron. I don't just have a steamer. I have like literally everything at home, and that makes such a difference, especially when you're working from home. And yeah, for the exact same price that I was paying in New York, it's unbelievable, honestly. But yeah, so that's about it. I'm gonna close the vlog here, and next week is very busy with work, so I'm not sure I'll have the time to vlog that much, but I'll still vlog some bits and pieces. I'm gonna see Isabella again next week, so yeah, I will just see you in the next one.